Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. An interesting start to the week. In this video, I only want to focus on the shorter time frame. Last video, I took a look at the daily chart as well. You might want to check it out if you're new on the channel or if you want to just get up to speed. At the moment, I just want to take a look at the movement from the 5th of July low. This is all about now finding out if the overall low is in place on the 5th of July. So we talk about this fourth wave correction, which possibly bottomed, which started in March and has taken us, has kept us not busy actually. It was quite boring. It's been quite boring. Now at least we see a little bit of, we see some upside movement, and the price has shown in recent days, in recent weeks, some bullish indicators. I just want to repeat them again. We had a bullish cross on the MACD. We had a bullish divergence on the RSI. We have a break of trend lines on the daily RSI. We have a break of the price trend line that had 3 touch points, which was a possible setup we discussed. Yeah. So at the latest here, someone could have traded the breakout, if not looking for a position as a pullback trader. For example, when we had the pullback here. We had the weekly Bollinger Bands where the price snapped out to the downside and is now recovering. What else did we have? I mean, there are other things we talked about, but these are some. Oh, the Fear and Greed Index was extreme fear in a bull market. I mean, not sure where all the bears are now, but they were very active 1 or 2 weeks ago. Feels like they're all gone now and everybody's talking about 100K. 100K again. But again, I'm trying to stay consistent with my bullish analysis. And you know that the main support region here is keeping the bull market intact for me, which is, basically the main support level here is 50,700. As I mentioned before, I don't need to change my bullish assumption about Bitcoin as long as we're holding 50,700. The orange support region, as always, is there for swing traders to look for positions, as swing traders could do it here already, here, when this orange, I mean, I moved it to the right, but it was here, and the price reacted several times. Price reacted here, that was not substantial, but now we have a pretty substantial rally. And we're now back in the middle of the range, you could say. We left that trading area to the upside now. And yeah, the question is the low in already? Now, unfortunately, from an analysis point of view, I cannot confirm that. From a trading point of view, there were obviously a lot of indicators to say, okay, there's a high likelihood of going up either directly or maybe after one more low. Good enough for swing traders who are looking for positions in the orange support region. Glad that it's now going up, because I bought myself a few positions, as members know, when the price was coming down here from the 60K region down towards 55, 54K. Now we are dealing with a few things. We have got still only a 3-wave rally to the upside. So I still cannot confirm that the low has been established. But a break above 61,500, as I said, made the yellow wave count, which allows for one more low, less likely. Already yesterday in the video, I added the micro support region in orange. It's really just the micro support for this rally here in white. Between 57,626 and 59,746. I mean, it's now been adjusted slightly. As I said, I will adjust it the higher we go, because, there are 2 wave counts. There is the yellow count, ABC, which allows for one more low. However, due to the implementation of the new support region, it now takes a break below 57,620 to suggest a new low is coming, maybe in the 50.6K region. As long as we're holding that, we could give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. 1, 2. The thing is, this 3rd wave here, as part of this diagonal pattern to the upside, it is long enough to be called a viable 3rd wave. Yeah, it's now long enough. It reached yesterday the first ideal target at 61.5K. So we're going higher, but it's not unusual for a 3rd wave. I mean, it's only just reached the 1.618 at 62,820. The next upside level is 63,778, and I will, on a day like that, definitely update these frequently on Discord for gold members, because things are getting interesting. So it means if we go higher, I will add further FIB levels, resistance levels, and so on. Now, if we now get a pullback and I highlighted this trend line already to you, talked about it. It keeps the short-term trend up. Okay, so in a third wave, you know, whether this is a B wave still because it's 3 waves or it's a third wave, we don't want to guess when a top is in. We want to have the market tell us, and a break below that trend line could be a first indication that the trend is broken. Now you can, if you want to, you know, add another trend line, for example, but for now this green trend line keeps the trend, the uptrend alive. We could add this one, but I'll make it a bit smaller. These are just trend lines that keep the immediate uptrend alive, but that's not so much related to Elliott Wave. But once we see a break in these trend lines, you know, might be an indication that we're starting to at least come back in the fourth wave. And then we have to see how the market reacts to support. So it's looking good. Basically, I still need 5 waves up to confirm that a low is in. But we see the upside momentum we wanted to see. As I said, we looked at enough bullish indicators. From an Elliott Wave point of view, however, I always need the structure. And I already added a support region for this first possible 5-wave move. But really, to have, from an Elliott Wave point of view, probabilities on our side, we want to have, on the micro level at least, on the micro, because the daily chart is clear. But on the micro, we want to have those 5 waves up complete. I'm inclined to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt, but the levels are clear. Just because the B wave moved a little bit higher than it would be ideal for a B wave, but not too high to be valid. So we still need to be on the side of caution. It's just basically, it's very simple, you know. Of course, if support breaks, you know, be prepared for another low. The yellow count is not there to predict another low, but we have to be on the side of caution because, you know, as I said, it's a corrective rally, or at least we have too many overlaps there. It's not an impulse, so we have to be aware that this could simply be an ABC structure in the yellow count. You know, but the thing is, with any analysis, with trading, all you need levels to keep you safe. Okay, so we've got the trend lines and we've got the orange support region. These will keep us safe. You know, it just means we have either levels for stop losses, or at least from an analysis point of view, we know when the white count becomes less likely, which would be a break below the orange micro support. And also, I mean, ideally in any pullback now, I would like the price to hold above the red line. We had a breakout, so yeah, I could see a possible retest. What I don't want really is that it comes down again, because that would confirm the yellow one more low. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.